Hi everyone, this is Mr. Fusion Designs and welcome to our channel. Today we have a build from Hachette. It is the iconic Ford Falcon XB GT. This is issue 37. So, let's see, we have the inner arch. Seems, I think this should be, if it's according to the other packs we've done, putting quite a lot together. Yep. So I'll try and show you what I did to modify, and we will have our two wheels attached, inner arch, so that's great. Oh wow. And then the next part, we have our electrics with cables, so that's going to be exciting. So let's get on with this. This is our parts in issue 37. So the inner arch with what screws? DS02 screws. So let's get this attached. So I'm going to show you what I did with this. And we had this, it's rub and buff. I don't know if it shows the color on here. Spanish copper. That's what it's called. So hopefully you could see that. So I don't get things messy. Let's put this down. I got a bit of sponge. So I don't have gloves on hand. So I'm gonna try see if I can. Not, it's quite difficult to get off your hands. So it's highly recommended some gloves. Let's put a bit of rub and buff. And you need, I guess, yeah, can we do this? Wipe off the excess and try and not get it on your hands. And we're going to just rub some of this on. Maybe we could go a bit closer. There we go. Maybe that's better. So just to give it a bit more of an effect. So just rubbing this on. Try getting to, you might have a better technique how to get this on. This is the way I'm doing it. It seems to do the trick, gets into the cracks. So it's nearly on. Just gives it a bit of like a, I guess, dust, or I don't know. I didn't really want it just plain black, because this side is a little bit visible. Not much, but just a bit. But still with this, we can do something just to highlight a few things. So we're nearly done. So this needs to, that's dry. Just a little bit, not much, maybe a minute or two. And I'm gonna let that dry just slightly, and then I will be back with you. So that should be dry. Let's get a bit of tissue, and that's why it's called rub and buff. And let's rub it on, and it makes it a bit more shiny, and it sticks to whatever you are trying to make that effect on. So it's nearly there. I think I'm gonna get a chrome pen. I think that's what I did on the other side, and highlight a few of the screws, and that should be nearly done. You can see it comes off slightly, not much. Try and not get on your hands. If I had gloves, I would have put gloves on. Just giving you a bit of idea. You can do other effects. I was gonna do wires and all kinds of things, but I think that's more than enough. So that's how that looks. Not bad. So I'm gonna get a chrome pen and highlight a few of these areas, and I'll be back with you. I usually don't show you how I modify things, but I thought give you a bit of insight. So I have this pen, and I'm just going to just highlight slightly the areas like a screw. Just there. One more here. And one there. Another one here. I guess we could do this a bit too. Just doing a bit of the lifted areas. And I think there was a circle I did also. Sorry, I'm trying to talk while doing this, but it's not that easy. You really have to concentrate not to hit it on other parts. But nearly done. Doing circles is not that easy. I think that's okay. I think also this area we can do. I think I'm happy with that. So that's what I did. So I'm gonna get this fitted now. So let's get our floor pan back. And maybe this view better. I think this one. There we go. Let's do this one. Now with the part what we just did, we need to get this on here, and it is a, where is it gone? A key shape pattern. So it's just there. Put this like that. So the part I just painted facing that way, so you can see that. And now what I done, I got the wheel, and again it's a key shape pattern, and we need to just find where that is. So like that. It's much easier to do it this way, I think, instead of trying to fish which way it is. So that's on. Now with a DS012 screw that was from our previous issue, and we will screw this now in place just here. I think you could see that. Make sure it's quite tight. It's a little bit less tight, but don't know really why is it a bit wobbly. Can't really get a grip. That's a bit better, but still a bit wobbly. Let me see this side, and that side's a bit wobbly, so I think that's okay. Now with our center cap, let's just cut that open and just install this. It just literally sticks onto it. There we go. That looks great. Next we need to put this inner wheel arch just like that, and we need 3 screws, so one here, and one here, and we need to put DS02 screws. So I'm gonna get now these 3 screws in place, no oil needed. So this is the first one, and then I'm gonna get the other ones in, and I will be back with you. So this is our last screw being screwed in place. Perfect. And that is the end of this issue. I really hope you enjoyed that, and I will be back with you with the next one. See you soon.